And we are live. Welcome to the Uncensored
What
Podcast.
What is fucking good?
What is
Hello.
good, my people? Today we are here to talk
We're
about.
we're here
a lot
late
of things.
because we weren't here on Saturday.
Yeah. Biscuit is he's a nice guy. That's
Nah,
why.
yeah,
Exactly.
I wasn't.
You're a nice guy.
he's
You're a
the-
nice guy. That's all we gotta say.
I celebrated my girlfriend's birthday. Excuse me.
Like I said, he's a nice guy. So that's why it was canceled.
Yeah.
And then we had fun on COD on Sunday. So
We
definitely
did.
go check out
It
Diva
was good
and
times.
all that stuff.
Jim.
So, yeah, Jim. Jim was there. They don't know who fucking Jim is. Overnight Gaming. Look him up.
They know who Jim is. If they're here, they know who Jim is.
Not if it's their first time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So we're here to talk about the BEIRUT bomb is the first thing that we're going to be bringing up. I call it the BEIRUT bomb because it was definitely a fucking bomb. It wasn't a firework factory.
No,
wasn't
it was not a firework
ammonium-
factory.
Yeah. Dude, they tried to switch what it was so many fucking times
Oh yeah, of course they did.
because they didn't want it to be a bomb.
No,
Yeah,
and then people were protesting, and then today Lebanon just has no more government now.
Yep. Yeah, it's real bad. So
They said, "Fuck it." Oh man,
yeah,
why can't American Democrats do that?
just fuck it, we're done.
The whole country would rejoice.
we had a good run, guys.
No, you didn't.
So
All right.
there was a giant explosion. If you didn't see it, you're living under a rock. Giant explosion in BEIRUT, and that shit looked like a nuclear bomb went off. Whenever I first saw it, I thought it legit looked like a nuke.
It was pretty scary looking. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and then they tried to come out and say it's a firework factory. Firework factory blew up.
Yeah.
Nobody believed that shit because that explosion was way too fucking big.
Yeah,
Then-
don't worry. It was just some sparklers. It's fine.
Yeah, and then just imagine some dude, little sparklers. Then they were like, no, never mind. It was ammonium nitrate, which is fertilizer, and they tried to blame that and say that was what caused the explosion. Which I mean, that shit can cause big explosions.
Yeah, I didn't think so. And Kill actually sent me a video and was like, "Look, it actually happens." I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
shit!"
Yeah, that
It
shit
does
can
happen.
cause some really big explosions.
Yeah.
But then a fucking scientist on the matter that knows about military bombs came out and said, no, that's a military bomb that blew up.
Yeah. The prevailing story right now is there was a missile stockade in that warehouse.
Yep.
But I don't think we know if it was their government's or somebody else's.
Or I mean,
Right.
people have said Lebanon had bombs there for a long time.
Well, I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's Lebanon, so it
Yeah.
wouldn't surprise me. Like, it's their country.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
But you would think if you're going to store bombs somewhere, it'd be away from.
Civilians.
Yeah, you wouldn't put it
Exactly.
in like a port where there's people every single day.
Yeah. Maybe a military base would be a good idea.
Yeah, right. Where you
Yeah.
could have guards and shit with fucking automatic weapons.
Yeah.
yeah. So, a lot of people died. What do you
Over
know? It
160.
was over 160.
Was it? Well, the first report I saw was like it was only at like 60 or
Yeah,
something.
but that was right after
Yeah.
it happened. They were probably still finding people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at least
Yeah.
160, but it could still be rising. I just looked it up.
Yeah, it was bananas, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That video of the chick who was doing her wedding photo shoot, you know,
Yeah.
that was creepy.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't fucking.
What happened
The dudes
with
on the water was the craziest thing to me because you could just
That-
see.
That one actually made me laugh because I don't know what language they speak in Lebanon. Is it Arabic or whatever?
Probably something
I
like that,
assume.
most likely.
They were
Time
speaking
to look it
whatever language they speak in Lebanon. And then when the explosion happened, all of them in English immediately go, "What the fuck?" Which I thought was, I mean, it's terrible, but just funny the way they
Yeah.
now we know English.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Oh, it's Arabic and English. They're two
Okay.
Just
official
so-
Okay, so
languages.
a lot of people there probably know English. Okay.
Yeah.
so do you guys think that like that was? You think it was just a mistake? It was an accident that happened?
I mean, I'd like to think that, but
Yeah.
then their government resigned today.
Yeah.
So-
that's
There's got to be some funny business going on. Either
That-
arson or something.
and
I
we
would-
won't know if it
yeah.
was a nuclear bomb until like 20 years when people start getting cancer. So
No, it you could see the radiation. That's not a nuclear.
Well,
bomb.
I mean, if you didn't like see after, like all the bombs, like the explosion, like made the clouds red, and that's what happens when a nuclear bomb goes off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
but you can easily test radiation poisoning.
Yes, you can.
I mean, yeah.
Like you can
you're
get
right.
one of the Geiger counters and check.
They could, but
Yeah.
has anybody done it yet? We don't know.
No.
I would hope so. If they're
Well,
actually
there's no
investigating.
government anymore,
Yeah.
so
That
Who
who's
the
is
fuck's
true.
gonna do it?
That is
I'm
true.
not going to Lebanon. I'll tell you that.
Exactly. Like before
Chernobyl
today,
2.0.
before today, I would have totally entertained the fact that, you know what, it was a military stockade. They put it in a poor place, and there was some kind of accident and explosion.
Yeah. Once
Yeah.
it's
I would have entertained that. Now that the whole government decided to say fuck it, that just says to me that they know that funny business happened, and they know, and they don't want investigations into themselves.
Yep.
Nope.
So they're like, we're just gonna resign, and that's gonna be the end. We could just leave the country. We're rich. We can leave.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
So, yeah. I mean,
God,
that's
I don't know.
Crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So, like, a country is just gone. Like, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna have a new government?
I don't know.
Or-
Now I'm gonna look up the.
What do you do
how
if
the
you live
government works.
in Lebanon? What do you do if you're that dude that was riding on the moped at the end by himself? on the
Bro,
street?
that guy, that guy is the MVP of the world right now because
Yeah.
everything around him turned to fucking rubble, and he was just going about his business. Fuck this! I got to deliver this pizza on time.
Yeah, he did not care. He was doing what he was doing.
I love that guy.
So I guess we can move on from that because we don't really. There's not enough information to continue talking about it. Hopefully, more
I
stuff
mean,
comes up. We'll see
yeah,
what happens
yeah.
in Lebanon. Next topic, TikTok. TikTok
man.
is going bye-bye in 45 days if Microsoft.
Well,
less
was it
now.
like 43 or 44 now? At
Yeah.
this point?
Apparently, TikTok is suing Trump. The Trump
Yeah, to get them to not to see if they can reverse the order.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing. Whenever you have spyware from China in your software, probably
Yeah.
shouldn't be here anyways.
Yeah,
that kinda
Valorant. Hello, Valorant.
Valorant.
Like,
Yeah, it's known spyware. So
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that if you look at it on a legal standpoint, it's an issue of national security.
yes,
All
because it's
comes
not
back
just
to
it's
Tencent.
not just spyware from some jerk off in a fucking basement somewhere. This is spyware that is directly connected to the Chinese government because if you don't know this, the Chinese are communists. So in
Yes.
order to do any business in China, you need to have the okay of the government,
Yeah, exactly.
and they need to take most of your money. By the way, 'cause they're
Yo,
communists.
what is up, Lone?
Lon, what's up?
Yeah, so they're communists. They have to approve the business, which means they're directly related to them. And that business is now in America, and it is
Yeah.
videos of everybody. So, I mean, like,
That's what I'm saying.
China probably knows where the fuck I am on my iPhone right
All
now.
Yeah,
All I'm saying is-
probably. I mean, your shit was made in China. I was watching Tim Pool's podcast.
It's assembled in North America and California.
Yeah. Bullshit.
No, legit. Like iPhones, all the parts come from China.
Yeah.
but it's actually not put together until it's
was-
in America.
Yeah, I was watching Tim Pool's podcast, and his buddy that's on there, Adam, made a very good point. It's like there's so much shit from of our technology that's made in China.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like if they really want to spy on us, what's to stop them from just adding one extra chip in some devices,
Yeah.
right? It's like, well, now and then when they're ready, they could just flip the switch on our entire fucking economy. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
So
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah.
I mean, the second we stop getting shit from China is when we actually have to start producing stuff for ourselves, and all the Democrats go away. So,
yeah, pretty much.
yeah, we will. I'll be on after Lone. So,
Yeah, I'll let you know, bro. Depends.
I mean, like my thing is personally, I don't care, but as a government standpoint and a legal issue, I can understand where they're coming from. You know?
From a
Yeah, like-
cybersecurity standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm a pretty fucking hardcore capitalist. Where as long as it's fucking legal and you're not hurting anybody,
Yeah.
like I think you should be able to make money on whatever service you think you want to provide, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes down to a foreign government that's actively spying on us, that I got a problem with that.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean,
And there's nothing you're gonna say that's gonna make me magically think that that's okay.
Yeah.
Again, like if an American company does end up buying it, then whatever, fine. But
yeah, like I said, like if they were just fucking, it was just me, right? And they wanted to watch me fucking jack off and watch memes on my iPhone, right? I don't give a fuck.
Like
Go
the
ahead.
CIA does.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, FBI agent that's watching us.
Yeah.
There's probably 3 of them watching us right now. So,
You ever stop and think how disgusted your CIA agent must be at your fucking internet history?
Oh no!
exactly.
I apologize to anyone who's seen it.
I'm sorry.
So, I mean, as a citizen, who cares? Because you're getting spied on by somebody at all times. It doesn't fucking matter, right?
I mean, yeah, you kind of are.
So, unless you live out in the fucking middle of absolutely nowhere, like fucking north end of Alaska, right?
Even then, if you even like slightly use the internet, you're being spied on.
Yeah,
because if you have a Facebook page, they track everything you do.
Yep.
If you don't have a Facebook profile, you know there's a Facebook profile made for you, right?
Really?
Yeah. So like when you put the Facebook app on your phone, right? Mm-hmm. You know how it asks when the first time you do it, it asks for permission to look through your contacts.
Oh yeah.
So that you can easily find your friends. So that when you make a new Facebook, it'll show you all the friends whose phone number who they have connected their phone numbers, so that you can add them easily. So you already have people to add right off the bat, right?
Yep.
So what happens is when they get access to your contacts, right, and they see a name that does not have a Facebook page, they make one and they put your number next to it. Yes.
That's creepy.
Yes.
Did you know that all Samsung phones come pre-installed with Facebook on them too?
Yep.
All of them.
I only buy Samsung phones, so yes, I'm very aware of this.
Yeah. Are you?
Like I said, I have nothing
20?
to hide. I'm not breaking any crimes. All you're gonna see is like my dirty internet history. So have fun.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really bother me that much. You know what I'm saying?
Are you going to be getting the Note 20 when it comes out?
Yeah, actually, I am. I broke the
buy it
the
from
stylus
me,
in
and then
my
I'll
Note 10.
send you. Buy it from me, and I'll send it to you. I'll ship it.
I mean, are you gonna get me a discount?
Exactly.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and buy it through my app.
I mean, we got buy one get one. So if you want to get your mom one,
yeah, but then I can't get it unlocked because my mom is not on my plan.
oh,
Yeah, I'm on a singular plan. Which I gotta change my plan over too because I don't have a 5G plan.
yeah. Well, the 5G just costs $10 more a month. So you just pay $10 more a month, and it puts it on whatever plan you're on.
So I'm gonna end up leasing it. So that means the lease I think is gonna work out to be $10 more than this phone was. Okay. So I guess that means I'll be paying like $20 more a month. I guess.
Oh my God, he's wearing a racist hat.
Average.
Yes,
what's up, man?
Yes. Indeed, he is. You know
what the best part was?
Biscuit.
So I have my elderly grandfather lives upstairs, right? We have the same name.
Yeah.
And I ordered this hat, and I ordered a flag that I have hanging in my bedroom. So it's the same thing. And one day he was coming in from the day he came, he was coming in from his dialysis treatment. And so he grabbed the mail on the way in. And he seen the envelope, and he thought the package was for him because he seen, because we have the same name.
Yep.
And after he did that, I'm laying in my bed, and he calls me, and he's like, "You gotta come upstairs. I got something you're gonna love. It's amazing, right?" So I walk upstairs, and he's just sitting at his dining room table like this with my hat on, right? And he goes, "I can't believe I got this." I went, "Of course you did. It's mine." And then he goes, "Oh, that makes a lot of sense." I was like, "Where did you think it came from?" He goes, "I thought Donald Trump sent it to me."
Get that Italian voter up. Get it up.
I mean, I don't know if you know, like, Trump sent out like hundreds and hundred thousands of emails, right, to everybody.
Oh yeah, I get letters. I get letters all the time.
Did you see the video? So Trump sent out a bunch of emails, right? And this one lady on TikTok specifically was like, she was like,
I forgot what she said.
Trump sent this email to everybody, and he's saying that he wants to recruit you to the Trump army.
Yeah.
Crying. And she's like, and then if you donate like $1 or more, he'll send you a hat. And I don't know if you know this, but
I think it's like $20, by the way. For
Hitler made the Jews wear stars, and this feels like the same kind of thing.
I'm sorry.
Literally
I'm
trying to
pretty
make
sure
a direct
the Jews
comparison.
didn't give Hitler $1 donation for it. But okay.
Yeah, they literally tried to make Trump Hitler because he's giving hats whenever you donate to him. I can almost guarantee you there's at least one Democrat that does the same shit. At least.
Yeah.
That's just funny. It's like, they sent me money. So
I have a question. So when Trump wears a Make America Great hat, does he keep the wig on or does he take it off?
I don't know, man.
That's a good question. That is a very good question. Has he ever taken the hat off and the hair just went with it? Like, oh no! Like, yo, did you see the video of that That black chick on the diving board.
I did not.
Bro, all right. So her friend takes out her phone and she's recording, right? And like the
Yeah.
girl is like nervous to go on the diving board, and her friend's like, "Yo, just shut up and do it." So the girl gets on the diving board. She does this jump and front flip, and her hair flies off.
Oh no!
no.
Doesn't even go over and pick up her hair. Just starts cracking up, bro.
That reminds me of I don't know if you ever watched. It's a show that the now known as a racist Nick Cannon used to host called Wildin' Out.
Black supremacist, anti-Semite. Yep.
Yeah. So there was one clip on there where he's like they're talking to each other, and it's like I don't know what the challenge was, but he was like talking to the other guy, and he was like he brings over one of the girls from his team. He's like, "Do you think all of this is real?" Talking about like her body and stuff. And the guy's like, yeah. And then he just pulls her fucking wig off. Shit was one of the funniest clips I've ever seen of that show. It's
great.
amazing.
That's great.
Yeah. So TikTok's going gone. I don't think Microsoft's gonna buy it because China doesn't want to budge.
Well, they got time. You know, they were in talks originally, and then they stopped.
Mm-hmm.
So we gotta. It still might work out. We'll see what happens. Obviously, China would definitely prefer to keep it.
Yeah.
But
of course,
we'll see what happens. I think it's really funny because I mean personally I don't find any use out of that for me myself.
I'm just curious on how. So does TikTok specifically make money? Like, how do they make money? Do they get like licensing deals with like music?
That's what I think. I think it's kind of like the way some people make a living purely on Twitter, where they get so big that people just start paying them to post ads on their accounts. And Instagram,
there's no ads on TikTok from what I've seen. From when I've been.
No. What I'm saying is somebody will make a TikTok video where it's like, "Yo, look at this new shampoo I just got." You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
yeah.
Subliminal messaging.
Yeah. The economic war is dumb. Yeah. Oh man, Cindy's phone is broken.
Ooh.
That's great.
Buy one get one on Verizon, bro.
Time
to put her on your plan.
That's why she asked you. She was like, "Let me go on your plan, and then I'll just split the bill with her."
There you go. And you get you can make her pay for the payment on the phone, and you get a free one.
That is true.
Be like, you broke yours.
I gotta see how much the bill is gonna end up being, because then I gotta add a line to it. It's just gonna be expensive.
Yeah, your bill's gonna be like double what you're paying.
Yeah.
Now. So
yeah. She's gonna pay 50%.
So if TikTok does go away, how will your life be affected, Biscuit?
Not
even a little bit. Like I said, I don't. My girlfriend loves it, and she's really mad. She's an orange man bad, so she already doesn't like him. But this made her even angrier that he's taking TikTok away because she has an account actually.
Yeah. Can we also just stop to say, listen, I don't care what your political affiliations are, we can be friends. Biscuit's dating somebody that hates Trump.
Yep.
But Biscuit.
And look at my hat. And look at my hat.
So I mean, like you don't, even if you come in here and disagree with some of our opinions, you don't have to hate us. All right, I'm not Trump. So if you hate him, hate him, not me.
If you want to hate me, you're welcome to, but I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. Go for it. Hate me all you want, but I don't hate you.
Yeah, exactly.
Oop.
Yeah. Biscuit's still stockpiled on toilet paper. He's prepared for the second wave of COVID.
Actually, that stockpile ran out. I had to buy more. It finally ran out.
Oh man.
That was my mom's boss. That was like the last thing he did before he died of corona too. So it's like the last thing we had to remember him by was toilet paper.
Every time you wipe your ass, just I'll remember you.
Yep. Okay, thanks to you, I can wipe my ass.
Wow.
He died, so I could wipe.
Like
the funny part is he would laugh at that too. So.
Like what Average said, he said, "Bro, I'm friends with y'all, and I'm like a socialist." And
exactly.
And I'm like, I'm kind of a libertarian, kind of maybe. Fuck them.
That's the cool thing about America. We can coexist.
Exactly.
I did one of those. What's it called? I did one of those political grid tests.
Yeah.
I'm like two tiny boxes right, and then like a fourth of a tiny box into libertarian.
Yeah, that's what I said. When I did it a long time ago. I want to do it again because the last time I did it was in 2016.
I need to do it as well, but also you can ask Biscuit. Like Biscuit said to me before, he's like, because we'll just be playing games and I'll say something. He'll be like, "Are you sure you're not a libertarian?"
Yeah, I've said it a lot.
So
the second thing about the quiz, though, at least the most popular one, is the questions are so bait they're
Oh, yeah, they
very
are
clearly
bait,
written by someone
Yeah.
who wants you to answer a certain way.
Oh, yeah. It's like
You know what we need
you
to
see
do?
a man dying and starving on the street. Do you give him money?
Yeah, it's
We
like,
need to do what Crowder does, right? And like
What's
do
that?
some like of these white privilege tests and stuff on stream.
Oh,
I think
that's
that could be very
crazy,
fun.
yeah.
I think it would be very fun to do. You know?
I'm googling it.
Y'all, Mex
do
is
it.
gonna. Yeah, wait, let me pull one up. real quick.
While you look that up, the last time I took the compass test was in like 2016, and it literally put me 1 dot over into the left from dead center. So you can't tell me I'm like this hardcore right wing conservative guy. I literally have proof to the contrary. What I think, at least in this country, what happened with the political spectrum is we pushed everything so far to the left that anything right of fucking Joseph Stalin now these days equals Nazi to these people. You know? You guys are like dead quiet.
Sorry.
1 second.
I found a Harvard test for.
Hey, unplug my mic. I'm back. Can you hear me?
I can't find a good. Yeah, we can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay.
I'm trying to find a good copy of one because they're all just like, look at this idiot, and then it's a blurred picture of it.
Look at this graph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Let me see. 8th grade white privilege test.
Yeah, I looked that
Oh
up.
no.
Yeah.
Imagine, yo.
No.
So I'm gonna bring the story up because I've been out of high school for long enough now to finally actually talk about this openly, not be feared of being castrated.
Yeah.
So back when I was in high school, I think it was my junior year or my senior year. I think it was my senior year. It's like the first day of school where you get the orientation, you get all the syllabuses for all the classes, right? Biscuit will remember this because I sent it to him. So I get a syllabus from my Spanish teacher, right?
Oh, I'm convinced.
I remember this.
I am convinced that this was my fault. Like I am nobody, but I'm still convinced it was my fault.
I get it from my Spanish teacher. Mex knows who he was. I'm not gonna say his name.
No need to do that.
But I get the
Talk
syllabus.
to him. I'm just kidding.
And it's like it goes over race and gender and a whole fucking chapter on the wall because this was in 2016.
Yeah, this was he hadn't been elected yet.
2016 or 2017. It was either right after he got elected or right before.
Yeah, I feel like it was right before, but I could be wrong. Either way, it was right around that time.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of bullshit in there. What was it? Gender studies. It's something like that. Like fucking. Oh, what was it? Oh man, I can't remember exactly because it was so long ago.
Yeah, it was like race relations in
race relations
Spain or and gender disparity in Spain, and you actually had this on the syllabus. This was right at the beginning of the school year.
Yes, exactly. So I get home and I send to Biscuit. I'm like, yo, look at this bullshit, right?
Yep.
And then Biscuit proceeds to post it.
The funny part is, I didn't even post the way it happened. You would have thought I posted on like r/the Donald right before that went down.
Yeah.
You would have thought that's right, but I just posted it on my Facebook.
You just posted it on
and
Facebook.
Oh my god, did it explode on my personal Facebook page?
Exploded,
I
and then
found a good
also, I didn't realize, but his email was on there. My teacher's.
I didn't realize that either. If I had known, I would have blacked it out.
Yeah, my teacher gets the nastiest email.
Yeah,
from a white
that was
woman in California.
again. That's probably really quick. That's probably my fault, and I apologize to the teacher. I did not mean to have that happen.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was there.
So the next day I go in, right, and I think he knew like if it got out what he was doing, he would be in trouble, right?
Yeah,
So
of course.
he was like, "Listen, I'm not gonna ask you to step forward if you did it. I just want to say that I'm not trying to step in anybody's like toes or cause any problems based on politics or anything." And I was just sitting there sweating.
Yeah, he was like the kid with the vein in his head meme.
Yeah, exactly. Because previous to this, I don't remember. But like I hadn't been aware that Biscuit had posted. I don't think.
No, I asked you.
No, you did ask me.
Bullshit, I asked you.
He did ask me. I wasn't aware that his email was on it until he came and told us.
Yeah, I didn't know either. I was like, you told me. I was like, he got emails.
Yeah. And then Biscuit immediately took it down. But it was hilarious because I mean that stuff shouldn't be in school, right? That's my personal belief on it.
If it's not a like politics course.
Yeah.
And even then, you can't be indoctrinating people.
No. Welcome to my college.
That actually people the argument that it started on my page amongst people I knew and didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, this is actually part of foreign language classes I've taken. Like, bro, I took 4 years of Italian, which I didn't need. I fucking aced every year, but I took 4 years of Italian.
Yeah.
You know what we never talked about in Italian class? Gender theory.
Yeah.
Okay?
Exactly.
Thank you.
So that's stuff that I don't believe belongs in classes.
This actually leads to an interesting segue. I'm surprised you actually brought this up. This is actually pretty good. I seen a tweet. I don't know if you've seen. I'm pretty sure I retweeted it myself either last night or the night before.
Yeah.
There's a teacher. I think he teaches middle school or high school. I don't know exactly what he teaches, but he put out a tweet, right, where he was saying, I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. I don't remember word for word, but he was basically saying that because of like his school is going virtual this year, right? So every kid's going to learn from home. And he was saying how it worries him because the classroom offers the students a safe space because some students use different pronouns than they use at home or they offer a safe space. What if their parents or their caretakers overhear our curriculum? And right there, that full stop, that should fucking terrify you.
That's
if your kid's teacher is worried about you hearing what you're teaching them,
exactly,
they shouldn't be teaching it.
No. So
right there, I don't know. I don't know who this guy is. I don't know where he teaches, but guy needs to be fired because that's ridiculous.
That's why if I ever have kids, they are 100% being homeschooled or they're being private school. I do not trust the public school system more.
Yeah, I went to Catholic school, and like I said, even though at the end of the day I'm not really religious anymore, I still really like the education experience. Yeah. I never felt indoctrinated by those. Don't get me wrong; they make you go to mass and everything. But at least at my school, the cool thing was like if you were a different religion or you didn't want to participate, when everybody had to go to mass, you could just sit in the church and do nothing. Yeah, and nobody would bother you.
All about freedom. If you have the freedom to choose what you want to do, that's okay.
It's like, listen, the school's rules is we have to go to mass, so you have to come, but you don't have to participate. Right? Yeah. That's easy. That's perfectly fine with me. Like we had a couple of Jews and a couple of Muslims that were in the school, and they just didn't participate. It's not their religion, and nobody got mad. So like that, I never felt like it was forced on you.
While we're on the topic of speaking of schools, what was it? It was
the refunds.
Oh yeah, Biscuit. You said you had 4 years of Italian, never heard gender theory. Yeah, I had 1 semester of English, and every single small article I read was, "Woe is me! I'm black. I'm transgender."
In an English class.
I'm like, this is English. We're supposed to be writing about things.
You're supposed to be reading fucking Shakespeare. What?
Oh, it wasn't even a full semester. It was my semester before the coronavirus happened.
Yeah,
and like 90% of the thing was just, what is your? I'm not trying to influence you, but what is your opinion on this? Oh, how do you think about it? Come on, dude.
Yeah, average. You're exactly right. Pronouns are one thing, but not wanting to be heard is another. That's my sticking point. The pronouns weren't even my sticking point, even though maybe I made it sound like that. If a student is in that kind of a situation, first of all, they're probably wearing headphones when they're on their virtual class. But if they're in that kind of a situation, maybe they're gay or they say they're a different gender or whatever, and they haven't told their parents yet. That's one thing, and I get that. But whatever you're teaching, if you don't want the parents to hear it, we know it's already wrong. We know it's already wrong.
100%.
There's no need for you to be worried about
what you're trying to hide what you're teaching. You've made some mistakes there, my friend.
That's what I'm saying. If you're just teaching a regular history class about World War II, you shouldn't be worried about who overhears your class. I should be able to walk into any school right now and walk into a class and it should be pretty. There should be nothing that surprises me. You know what I mean? Yeah. It should be all the same from what I hear, except for the current events that they've had, right?
Speaking of swastika,
swastikas,
World War II.
Whoa!
World War II. Speaking of World War II, Deej, Hoi 4. Steam won't allow that World War II old school Germany flag.
Yeah,
because it goes against their terms and guidelines.
That's fucking dumb.
You won't allow us.
You can mod it. You can mod it.
Yeah, you can mod it. It's historical though. It's like what game was it? It was like was it Wolfenstein? I think.
Yeah, maybe. No. Wolfenstein definitely had swastikas in it.
I'm pretty sure it was Call of Duty World War II, like the new one.
Yeah, it might have. Yeah, you might have been right. Where they just replaced it with like the fucking eagle thing.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
If you're making a historical game, I mean, you got.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's a thing that happened. Like,
Hey, so
You can't erase it.
yeah.
I have a privilege aptitude test right here.
Oh boy.
If you guys want to take it. It's
Yeah,
only
go on my Twitter average and you'll see it.
It's only
I
12,
retweeted it.
It's only 12 questions. It doesn't give us any actual like score, but basically
It doesn't give you your score.
Well, I mean, like you get one point for each question you answer yes to, right? The higher the number, the more privileged you are, apparently.
Okay.
So let's start. And everybody keep track of your own scores because I can't do it for everybody.
All right, hold on. I need a good way to do it. All right, I got
Open
this.
up a notepad. Open up a notepad.
I'm just gonna put it in our group message. I'm just gonna hit a 1 every time I say yes.
Okay.
I have my pen. Yeah, I have my pen.
Okay. So, question number 1. When I go to the store, people do not look at me and think I may steal something. So when I go to the store, people do not look at me and think I may steal something.
I don't know.
I mean, I go to the store. Nobody thinks I'm stealing shit. So
that's what I'm saying. I feel like I've gotten some looks from some shop owners before.
Weird.
Yeah,
Biscuit's trying to be is not.
It's the Trump hat. It's the Trump hat.
Definitely the Trump hat. You guys got your answers?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Number 2. As a boy, I can play with dolls, or as a girl, I can play with trucks without anyone questioning my choice.
Are action figures considered dolls?
I mean,
I don't think that they are very clearly talking about like Cabbage Patch and fucking Barbies and shit. Okay.
I mean, I had a My Buddy doll. I don't know if you guys
never
remember that, but
I
had
don't
one.
even know what that is.
Yeah, it's like they tried to make the Cabbage Patch Kids. They tried to make them like centered at boys. It's like the same kind of thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, so read it one more time.
What?
I don't know.
Read that second one more time.
As a boy, I can play with dolls, or as a girl, I can play with trucks without anyone questioning my choice.
Well, so they're gonna question you if you're a boy. It's just that's how it is. If some dude sees you playing with like Barbies, like that's kind of weird. Huh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're like if you walk in like to your friend's house and their kid they have a little boy who's like 2 or 3 or whatever, and then you just be like, "Oh, you bought him a Barbie?" It probably would. I don't think it would go further than that, but you'd be like,
"You're like, huh, Barbie? Yeah, he likes us." I'm like, "Okay, cool, whatever." But I'm still gonna be like, "That's a little off." I'm like, "That's just not what you think."
Yeah. Hi, Carissa.
All right, you guys ready for question? Oh, Carissa, we are taking a privilege aptitude.
Average. Test. I'll get it for you. I'm gonna go to my Twitter because average.
Are you guys ready for question 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question 3. I am not taught to fear walking alone after dark in average public spaces.
All right.
I'm tiny. Are you kidding?
Oh, I'm from the motherfucking Bronx. Okay. Okay. That's the first thing you learn.
Biscuit's gonna be the least privileged person here. I could walk around wherever the fuck I wanted at night. I don't give
a
fuck.
You know what the rule was when I was a kid?
What?
When the street lights go on, you gotta go home. That was the rule.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I've never had to worry about walking around on my own because I live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. I mean, the worst thing you got to worry about is like a bear.
yeah, like a bear, a deer, or something like a
not
coyote.
A person.
But at college, bro, we're not supposed to do this, but I carry a knife with me whenever I'm out and it's dark by myself. I just carry a knife. I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen.
Average, if you look at the chat, there's the tweet. So, I'm not going to lie. So far, I'm at a cool 0.
I'm at a 1.
All right. Question 4. When I am told about our national heritage or contributions made, I am sure I will see and hear stories about people who look like me. I mean, I look white, so.
The railroad. You got the railroad.
You got the railroad, dude.
That's
you
the
got
Irish.
the mob. You got the mob.
I got the mob.
There's some Italians in there, too.
All right, I'll put a 1.
This is trying not to be privileged. We're not letting that happen. Hold up.
The mob is mentioned, so I'll put a 1 in there.
The Mexican American War.
Yeah, you got the Mexican American War.
Like that.
Average.
I mean, you can say that about you can say that about anybody because when you're talking about national heritage, if you're going through a history class and you don't talk about slavery, then I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
So,
average. You were never worried till you got jumped. I mean, pretty much.
I'm always worried. I'm tiny. Bruh.
I do not fear.
A large girl could beat me up probably. I'd be terrified.
Max, you're giving them too much. You're not giving yourself. You're giving yourself too much credit. Okay.
Okay.
A medium-sized girl could beat you up.
I cannot run the ball.
Don't need Ronda Rousey to beat up Max.
Yeah. Exactly.
All I'm saying is, I'm pretty sure I cannot run the majority of people chasing me. At least.
I'll give you that.
Are you ready for this one? 5.
Yeah.
When I contact my representatives in legislative offices, they will most likely look like me.
They don't look 5'5".
I mean, unfortunately, I got to put a 1 there because both my mayor and governor are Italian.
Yeah.
I don't know who my mayor and governor are. I don't care.
I know mine.
Wait, no, it's what's his face? I hate this dude.
Yeah.
I've got his name though.
He's short.
Roy
short,
Cooper.
Max.
Roy Cooper.
He's short. If you know, Ray Cooper's not the mayor though. He's the governor.
Yeah, the governor, the mayor and the governor.
But the mayor Max is short.
Do you see chat? Look at Carissa. Look at chat.
What'd you say? Oh no, dude. I'm not part Mexican. We got Selena. Wait, Selena. I can't read that. It's too small for 1 second.
Quintanilla.
Quintanilla. What?
Yo, Brown. I'm sitting at a nice 1.
All right.
I'm sitting in a nice 2.
Are you guys okay? Next question.
Yep.
My school does not have a lot of security and plenty of books in the library, computers for students, and resources for I mean, we had all of that. If I'm being honest,
Okay.
Max, you have to put a 1 there.
Yeah.
I don't have to put a 1 there because again, I am from the Bronx, and for 1 year in high school, I went to a high school near me because the Catholic high school was north in Westchester.
You got to talk because you spent most of the time at the Catholic one, right? So you got to use the Catholic one as your reference, not the one you went to for a year.
But wait. The 1 year that I spent at a different high school, it was a public high school, and you weren't allowed to bring your phone in the building, and you had to pass through a metal detector. Okay?
That sounds like the Bronx.
To avoid bringing weapons into the school.
Well, if I'm being honest as well, there was a gun found in our school, I think twice. The time
that was true. That is true. That is true.
And when I was in the Catholic school, the only weapon-related violence that I remember is one kid shot another kid in the face with a BB gun, but he lived. And because it was a BB gun.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically, I think you got to put a 1 there. Because of the Catholic school.
Catholic school, yeah.
All right, fair enough.
If I'm being honest.
just saying, I have been in a school with high security.
All right. Question number 7. I will not be teased because of my last name.
I'm called Speedy Gonzalez all the time. I'm compared to a tiny, fast mouse.
I have been because here's the thing. I'm Italian, but my last name doesn't reflect that I'm Italian.
Yeah.
So I have been teased by growing up by my other Italian friends. Oh, you're lying. So yes, I have been teased.
All right. Let me look at the chat. Let's see what people are saying. Is Brown sitting at a nice 1? Quintanilla.
Yeah.
Quintanilla, yeah.
I don't know who that is. I'm obviously not Hispanic enough.
No, you're not.
Max, do you know who
we
that
already
is?
knew this, though. We knew this already.
Max, do you know who that is?
It's a singer.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Isn't there a movie called Selena? I've watched it.
I didn't know that was her name, though. I just knew Selena.
I didn't know her I just knew Selena.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Max, can we agree that Deej has stolen Latino valor?
Yep. He has. It's clear.
100% I have. Next question. I am encouraged to excel in every subject at school. I mean, if that just sounds like you have shitty parents.
Yeah, that's good parenting. Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Like, I don't know.
I mean, I know there's the joke with Asian kids. You doctor yet? Right? Like from Family Guy. I understand that joke.
No, I got an A.
Why not the A+?
Study hard. No food for you tonight.
We're gonna get taken down. We're getting taken down.
Well, like in my house growing up, it was basically the same thing, except it was closer to, yo, if you don't get an A, I'm gonna fuck you up this week.
Yo, fuck you, Average. Average said the Latino gang does not accept Deej. I am Guatemalan, okay? I don't care what you say. I know more fucking Spanish than Mex does, okay?
Debatable. We both degraded since high school. Don't even talk to me.
Tu madre come la caca.
All right.
You said that multiple times.
Biscuit pulls out his house. Stop. All right, next question. When a question about my race is asked, I am not the only one targeted to answer or speak my opinion.
What?
When a question about my race is asked, I am not the only one targeted to answer or speak my opinion.
Wait. If I'm not the only one, you don't get a 1, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm not the only one.
I'm not either.
No. That's a very stupid question.
Yeah, that was a dumb one.
Yeah.
Number 10. When I watch television, there are a lot of people in positive roles that look like me. Mex, you got all drug cartel. Mex, you got all drug cartel.
I got
George Lopez
the entire...
is the only. Mex, George Lopez is the only one you got. Okay.
I know, huh?
Yeah, can we call that positive? No, George Lopez was a hardworking man who took care of his children. I like George Lopez.
He worked at a factory. He was a blue collar worker.
Yeah. We like George Lopez.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't like real George Lopez. I like
we
TV
like
show
TV George Lopez.
TV
Yeah.
George Lopez
Real George Lopez is a crazy NPC, but
Yeah.
you know, I had every time you see an Italian on TV, it's the mafia. So
Yeah. I mean, whenever you see people that look like me on TV, you know, they're the hero. The
I
Brad Pitts.
I definitely don't get a one for that.
Mine's the crappy superhero from Mexico trying to live up to Captain America.
Gabriel Iglesias, yes, Gabriel Iglesias is
Fluffy!
fucking pure.
I like Gabriel.
Yeah, he's fucking funny.
Look,
Yeah.
all right, let's see. Next question. We got my intelligence is not questioned because of the way I speak.
Yeah, no, it's happened to me before.
Yeah, no, people think I'm dumb because I stutter.
Yeah, you are. Dude, sometimes you don't know your lefts and rights. I'm just being honest.
Bro, I don't.
If we're being honest, Mex doesn't know directions.
In the car, I'm going right half the time.
Yeah,
That's just how I do it.
Mex, like, I wouldn't trust him with direction. Like, I trust a woman before I trust Mex driving. Okay.
Oh, now he's sexist. Now he's sexist.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah, his girlfriend's gonna walk in frame and punch him right in the back of the head. Now watch.
It was a joke.
She's already in frame. She's in the back right.
It was a joke. So I mean, I never really have my intelligence questioned. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to putting a 0 there because fucking I get called Deeble Jam. Okay.
Deeble Jam.
Deeble Jam. I mean, you can't spell.
I can't. I'm bad. My spelling's horrible.
But it's not because of the way you speak. It's because of the way you spell.
But the way I speak makes me spell things weird.
What the fuck?
No. So like, think about how I said the way I spoke whenever I was talking about fucking Serie A or whatever the fuck you want to call it, Serie A.
Yeah.
When you said quesadilla or case of something.
I have never in my life said quesadilla.
No.
I might have said quesadilla on purpose, but never have I said quesadilla.
It was empanada. You put the
empanada.
Yeah, empanada, not empanada.
So yeah,
I'm probably guilty of that too. Because if I see a word in Spanish and there's an N, I assume it's gonna have the N, even if it's not there.
Yeah,
it's a squiggly.
Yeah, it's squiggly.
All right, final question. Using public bathrooms and going from floor to floor in public spaces are not difficult for me.
So you get a 1 of okay.
Okay.
I have to.
I'm not disabled.
Well, this was given to what, 8th graders?
So I got to put a 0 here, so because I mean, I using public restrooms is difficult for me because I don't want to fucking do it ever.
No, not physically. It means physically. Come on.
Yeah, it does not state fit. Like dude, I will shit in the fucking middle of the street.
That's a question to determine that whether you're trans or not. That's what that is.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Trans or disabled.
They want to make you feel bad that there's no bathroom that says trans people.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
So, add up your guys' totals.
I got 4.
I'm at 8. I win most
points.
Wow. Dude, look at this white dude.
I'm so privileged, guys.
Privileged piece of shit.
So today we've learned that. Wait, so what was yours, Max?
5.
Biscuit.
4.
So the Mexican is more privileged than the Italian.
Dang.
So,
I gotta thank my mom. She's the white side of my family.
Oh, that's where it comes from.
Yeah.
He's brown with a healthy mix of white privilege.
Look, even the average got 5. Even average got 5. Exactly, average. You have white privilege. Deal with it.
Yeah. He's fucking. if you ever wondered, are these tests bullshit? Now you know.
Now you know. They're all leading questions. They're all really.
Of course they are. Yeah. They're loaded questions. Yeah. They're designed that way.
I have another one, but it's 26 questions and it's kind of long. So
let's do it. Let's do it. I'm down.
Here we go.
What is it specifically? What's the name of the test?
It's check yourself, the white privilege test from monitorracism.eu.
So they?
Can you send it to us so we can look at it as well? Like, post the link in the Discord. We're gonna do another one because this is some fun right now. Today we learned that Deej is special. We've known this, Kay. This is not new information.
There it is.
Awesome. Yeah, I know the links are
Deej's
scary.
Deej's name is actually Jeff.
Yep.
my name is Jeff.
Okay, so we have to keep score again. I gotta
get another piece of paper. I used a tissue.
All right, so it's just if you answered more than 13 yes out of 26, have you considered that white privilege may play a role in your life? All right, so
if I get this, I'm Mexican.
Yeah,
so,
so here's what they're giving you. You get 12. Anything above 12, you have white privilege.
No.
12. You're good.
If it says if you answered more than 13, so
right,
12 would
so
be
you got
no
13.
white privilege.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. 12 is no white privilege.
Okay.
13, yeah.
Okay. So
right.
you want me to read them again, or do you want to read them, Max? It's up to you.
We can alternate.
Okay, you go first.
All right. If I wish to, I can arrange to be in the company of people of my race most of the time.
All right, yeah. I get a 1 here.
I get a 1 here. Yeah, Biscuit, you definitely get a 1.
Wait, what do you mean I definitely get a 1?
You live in the fucking Bronx. What do you mean?
I live in a predominantly Italian neighborhood.
Exactly.
So I can open my door and be like Avengers Assemble.
You know Smileys.
Yeah, Smiley. Yo, dude, there's so many Mexicans there. I'm not even being racist. There's like 40 of them. I'm not even joking.
It's like
I would
90% Mexicans.
So when I rode the school bus, it had to do 2 loads because it had to go up the hill and then back down just to take them to the Sonic right there to drop them off because there's an apartment, not apartment, there's a trailer park behind it. Legit, every day getting off of the fucking school bus, there was 30 to 40 Mexicans that would get off.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even joking.
That was for real.
That was, yeah.
Did Eric Castellan live there?
Yeah, he did. He did.
All right, stop saying people's names on streams, assholes.
Yeah, you just fucking dox somebody, you dumbass.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna know who that is.
No, but still, don't do it.
Yeah. So let me see. Okay, number 2. I can be sure that no matter.
No, wait. I gotta cut you off. Average goes, I just gotta go to Strawberry Fields and book an under the table farmer job, and then boom, my people.
Dude, Deej, I just have to walk right of my house, and there's always just a bunch of Mexicans picking the produce.
Yep, 100%.
Oh my god.
All right, number 2. I can be sure that no matter where I move to, my neighbors in that location will be pleasant or neutral to me.
Bro,
I don't talk to my neighbors, so you know what? I can't be sure. I'm gonna keep it. I'm not doing it.
Do you see? Yeah, I'm not gonna put a 1 either because you don't know if you move to a shitty neighborhood. But do you see how I say these are loaded questions?
Yep.
Because the person who wrote that question assumes that if you're a black person and you move or a brown person and you move into a white neighborhood, you're gonna be attacked, which is straight fucking bullshit. Okay.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, I don't fucking interact with my neighbors, so I don't really know. Like,
my neighbors are my tenants.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a Puerto Rican family who lives downstairs from me. There's never been any issue ever.
So,
like, bro, Christmas time, they come up to my door and they give me homemade coquito. It's the greatest relationship ever.
So, question 3, right? I can go shopping alone and be sure that I won't be followed or harassed. I mean, nobody's gonna follow our fat asses. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look at the hat I got on.
Harassed all night long.
For
that because
I have to say that I wouldn't be harassed. I don't think I would.
That's what I'm saying. I'm thinking hard. I'm actually thinking hard. Like, if I've ever actually been harassed by like store staff. I guess I have been when I was a teenager.
But that's because you're a teenager.
Yeah.
I think nowadays it's not gonna happen.
Yeah. Nah. So all right, I'll put a 1.
All right. Question 4. You want to read it, Max?
Sure. I can turn on the television, open a newspaper, and see people of my race widely represented. Now I can, because it's all about the border.
Yeah, I can too. So, yeah, I mean, watch Breaking Bad.
I guess I gotta put a 1 because again, my mayor and my governor, right?
Well, newspaper and television. If you look at the news, yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If I open up the Daily News, Cuomo's always on the fucking front. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I'll put a check mark just because we're literally a talking point for politics now.
Yeah.
All right. So number 5, I can go to a museum or art gallery and will see people of my race widely represented in the objects and artworks.
No, actually, no. There's not. No.
Mona Lisa, isn't she Italian? I don't fucking know.
I mean, yeah, but she's not. She's a painting. She wasn't a person.
But it says go to museums or art gallery.
All right, I'm looking up. It was Italian.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, the statue of David was made.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of Italian things.
Yeah, the Renaissance art. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Renaissance art.
Yeah. Mex, when have you seen the art of your people? Well, actually, now that I'm mentioning it, let me mention.
Cuomo is 150% a disgrace, and I am ashamed to share heritage with that motherfucker.
So yeah, let me just put my. I mean, Max, for you, the Smithsonian has like an entire section for the Aztecs.
Dude.
And
because my grandpa did a book signing there, and I went and saw it. So they have an entire section dedicated to it.
Dude, don't they? I'll take a check.
6. I can be sure that when told about our national heritage or civilization, I am shown that people of my color made it what it is.
I have to put a 1 because Christopher Columbus, I guess.
Yeah.
I was killed by the Hispanics, so I'm gonna go no.
Yeah. Yeah, Max is dead. I mean, I guess.
White.
So
take it.
I watched
such
that
questions.
You know that show on Netflix, Marco Polo?
Yep.
Obviously, it's not historically accurate, but it takes place when Marco Polo went to the East, went to Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Mongols actually call him Hispanic. And I never looked it up, but I'm curious if like people from Spain and Italy, like for a time, that's where the term Hispanic came from. I never looked it up, but it was always a curiosity of mine ever since I heard it in that show. Yeah.
All right. So let's see. Question number 7. I can be sure that my children will be taught a curriculum which testifies to the existence of their race.
So again, like loaded questions.
Yeah.
Why do I need somebody else to tell me I exist?
Yeah.
I don't need. That's what my parents
exist.
and grandparents are for.
Yes. That is what your family is supposed to do. This is where we came from. This is who we are.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a loaded question, but we have to check it. So
yeah.
Well, I'm saying Mexican,
and this is something they actually give people in schools. So
yeah,
this is super dumb.
Question number 8. I can go into a shop and easily find the food, music, or clothes which represent my race or fit with my cultural traditions. Mexican, there's an entire Mexican section.
Smileys.
Biscuit, there's an entire section for pasta. Come on, dude.
Yeah. I pressed it already. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm having to check because of Smileys. I can just drive there and get all the stuff.
Well, I mean, that being said, I don't know about where you guys live. Again, it's probably because I live in the Bronx, but there's plenty of like Jamaican markets near me.
Oh.
So that's a black race. So I mean, I think that's kind of where you live, right?
Yeah. All right. You read number 9, Max. You got it.
I can go to a hairdresser and be sure that they can cut my hair. I'd hope.
I get a pretty. Yeah, right. I hope. Oh, can you guys hear me? Guys, oh shit! I hit a button. I hit the. I'm taking
a pass on that one.
So, yeah.
They cannot cut my hair.
I really get the simplest haircut. I get like inch off the top and then
that's what I was gonna say. I get a really, really simple haircut. So
I'll take a check for that. It's very easy.
Hold on, I gotta fix my hat now. It's all uncomfortable. Hold on. There we go.
All right.
I'm saying, what type of haircut can you not get cut at a hairdresser?
Yeah, Anime Chris, what's up? What cuck wrote this stupid question? This is a good question. It comes from Europe, the EU, so I'm going to assume it's somebody from England because they're crazy with this shit.
Yep.
I post a link in the what's it called?
In Mafiosos?
No. Well, I was going to do it in the stream so people on stream.
Oh yeah, post it in the stream so they can take a look at it. Yeah.
Salvadorians get the ban, and it's like, well, I mean, what were you talking about, Average? The like.
Yeah, Jamie. Jamie, post that link real quick.
Yeah, Jamie, post that up. Were you talking about the market's average? In that case, I can agree with you on that one. I've never seen the Salvadorian. I've never seen any like. I don't think I've ever seen a product that says like
from Salvador.
Product of El Salvador. I don't think I've ever seen it. Maybe a cheese. Maybe like one cheese.
Maybe. All right. Question number 10. I can count on my skin color not to work against the appearance of my financial reliability.
That's true average. England's not part of the EU anymore.
Do you guys hear that one?
No, what was that?
I can count on my skin color not to work against the appearance of my financial reliability.
That's loaded.
So basically, they're saying...
Again, that's loaded. You're assuming that if you apply for a credit card at like at like your local department store, which all right, that doesn't happen too much these days, but if you do, they're gonna see, oh, black guy, he has bad credit. I'm not. No, you know what they do? They look up your credit score like they do every other person who fills out that paper.
Listen, okay, I work at Verizon. We do credit checks every fucking day, right? If a fucking black crackhead comes in, they're probably not going to qualify. If a white crackhead comes in, they're probably not going to qualify. It's not that they're fucking black or white. It's that they're a crackhead.
But it's not even because they're a crackhead, because even though they're a crackhead, you're going to get their social security number, you're going to type it in, and it's going to say their credit is 302. And you're going to be like, I can't give you a phone.
No. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly.
It's not because of how they look. You're actually going to take their information. That's a bullshit question.
Biscuit. I live in the South. I'm talking about actual crackheads that are on actual crack. Okay?
Yeah. We have crackheads here, too.
Like, tell me one crackhead that has good credit. Okay?
Oh, exactly. Of course not. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
but I mean,
that's regardless of skin color. You could be a black crackhead. You could be a Mexican crackhead.
Yeah.
It happens all over the place.
I put a check because, like, I don't see any...
But it's bullshit because the reason that's bullshit is because then when you answer that question, they say, well, if you were black, you wouldn't be able to put a check there. That's the point, and it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, again, they're loaded questions. We figured that out, at the very least.
It's cheating. This whole test is cheating.
Okay, look,
and then
here we
go. They structure it that way so at the end they can say, look, you have white privilege. That's exactly why.
Here's the next question. This one's a doozy. I can swear, dress scruffily, or not answer letters without having people attribute these choices to the bad morals, poverty, or illiteracy of my race.
If a large majority of your people can't speak right or poor, like, that's making them seem like, oh, all black people are poor.
Yeah, exactly.
This whole thing is racist because it's literally saying that black people are in poverty and illiterate. That's what he just said.
You know who wrote this? Joe Biden. We now know. We
figured it out. Yeah. So I've hit double digits.
I'm at 8.
Let me. I guess I'm gonna put 1 for that.
You kind of have to.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 8. Let's put spaces to make it easier to count.
All right. Question number 12.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 8. Yeah, I got 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question number 12. I can speak in public to a powerful male group without putting my race on trial.
What does that even mean?
What the fuck is even that question?
What does that mean?
Oh my god. Oh my. So again, now I'm sorry.
Let me take this loaded question and break it down into English for you.
That's what I'm saying. We have to deconstruct all of these.
It's saying I can speak in public to a white male group because they're trying to use the word powerful to describe white people without putting my race on trial. So basically, they're saying that black people can't talk to white people without race being brought up.
That's what I'm saying. They're assuming that if a black person says anything to to a person of a different race, that person is immediately going to say, "Oh, you're black." Regardless of what you're saying, they're, "Oh, you're black. Shut up."
Okay.
They literally assume every white person or everyone who's not black or Hispanic is like racist.
Yeah. What's up, Kill?
Yo, what's up, Kill? We're doing a white privilege test. It's in the chat if you want to join us.
Yeah, Carissa goes, "This is written by Joe Biden." Who the what?
I'm just gonna disqualify 12 because I don't see how. Like,
I'm gonna end up like this whole thing is disqualified because they're they're tilted questions. Right. Come on,
that one's gone. That one does not.
We're
count.
Almost done with the first column. Let's get the last one. I can do well professionally without being called a credit to my race. So basically, they're saying that if a black person does well, he's a credit to the black people because he's doing better than most of them.
All right, so I call bullshit because
I've never heard anybody be called a credit to their race. So I have to put
here's the way I look at it. I'm going to use our old mayor of New York City, Giuliani, as a good example.
Yeah,
you don't have to like him, whatever. But those of us who liked him when he was in office were like, he makes it look cool to be Italian. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it does happen, but it happens. I think it happens to everybody. Maybe not. Maybe if you're one of those like no culture having white people, the mayo sandwich white people. I don't know. Maybe
the no fucking Italian seasoning in their pasta.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm just confused. Why is it assumed that it's a bad thing for people to be like in awe of you or to be?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Why is it bad to be like oh, that guy did a cool thing? It's cool that people of that group can do cool things. Like, I don't understand.
All right, so starting off the next column pretty strong here. I am never asked to speak for my entire racial
playing
group.
pets in the background. Go ahead.
I am never asked to speak for my entire racial group.
Oh, I am.
I'm off to, yeah, it's like, oh, you're Mexican? What would the rest of you people think? I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah, what do Italians think about this?
I don't care. I don't represent them all.
Nobody asks about Guatemalans, so.
Adam and Chris, this is the 101 ways to define victim. Yeah, they set it up so you find reasons to be like, oh, look, racism. Yeah. It's so stupid. It's so stupid, dude.
Oh man, you guys got yours checked down for that answer?
Yeah, I'm stupid.
All right.
Wait, no, I didn't check.
So, yeah, you're not checking. I was just making sure you did your thing.
I am as.
I can remain oblivious of the language and customs of persons of color without feeling in my own culture any penalty for such oblivion.
What? Wait a minute.
I can remain oblivious of the language and customs of persons of color without feeling in my own culture any penalty for such oblivion.
So
they're saying
this question assumes that all right, persons of color, let's say Hispanic people because they speak Spanish.
Yeah.
That this question assumes that if a Hispanic person does not speak English, other Hispanic people will shit on them. Is that what I'm getting out of that?
Does that happen, Max? Max is Hispanic and he doesn't speak Spanish.
Wait. Before we even get that far, does that seem like a proper interpretation of that question?
It does.
Because it says in my own culture.
Yep.
That doesn't make sense.
It's just so stupid. No, these questions, they're just. Oh.
So it's also saying, so like for Mex's case, it would be like Mexicans disgracing him because of not speaking Spanish. But for me, the question is saying, I don't have to care about people speaking Spanish because we're in the USA, and I think that English is the main language, so that's what I'm going to speak, right?
It is.
So that's what it's saying is that I should feel bad because I don't care about people like I don't care to know Spanish fluently for people that don't know English in the U.S.
Is if you move to a country, you should probably try and learn a little bit of their national language.
Now look, if I was gonna move to Spain, I would learn Spanish.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna move to fucking Saudi Arabia and expect these people to speak English to me.
Exactly.
It's just dumb. It's so dumb.
I mean, there's another check.
I don't get it though. Like I don't
feel bad for not knowing Spanish for Spanish speakers in the U.S. I don't. So, like, I know a little bit, and I'll try to communicate the best I can to them. But I don't feel bad that I. Well, I mean, like, look, I work at a cell phone store. People come in prepaids, and a lot of them are Hispanic, and they speak just Spanish.
Yeah.
And I don't question it, but they come in and they only speak Spanish, and I try to figure out what they need. So usually it's them paying a bill.
Yeah.
So I usually do like a little money symbol where I say dinero, bill, like money. Is that what you're trying to do? And then they'll usually pull up on their phone and type the amount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then they'll say how much they want to pay. You put it on their phone number. They're good. Right?
Yeah.
So that's usually how that goes. But I don't feel bad because I don't know the Spanish.
Yeah.
No.
This is a doozy of a test.
It's a bullshit test,
It
bro.
is 100%.
Welcome to white privilege, boys.
Yeah.
Question number 16. All right. I can criticize our government and talk about how much I fear its policies and behavior without being seen as a cultural outsider.
That is literally all of us. We all criticize.
Yeah, that's America. All right. This is different because this is written in Europe.
Yeah, this is the EU.
So, all right, maybe they look at it a little bit differently. But
the next question. The next question's a good one, but I'm not going to say it yet.
Yeah, I saw it already. This country, especially now, you're going to say there's any groups that are afraid to speak out about their politics right now?
I would say
is that what people are fucking burning down cities for their politics.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody's afraid, bro. So
you got to check it. You got to check it now.
Big dumb question.
Yeah, this whole thing is
dumb. If a police officer stops me, I can be sure I haven't been singled out because of my race.
You can never be sure.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Because guess what? Maybe I'm driving home, and maybe about an hour ago, somebody called in and said this guy with a red hat and a beard just beat me up and stole my car.
Actually,
well, that's not because of your race. That's not because of your race.
Oh, I'm sorry. This white guy with a beard.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. This white guy with a beard, fucking big old beard, beat me up and stole my car, and then they pulled me over.
So stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I've been to Mexico. Like, there's many stories about how white tourists get pulled over by Mexican cops and what's it called? Extorted. Because,
that's because they work for the cartels.
Well, yeah.
And they can do whatever they want. They're corrupt.
I'm sorry. They're acting like this only happens to people when it's white cops.
Yeah.
It
ridiculous.
happens to every single person in different countries.
Yep.
It just depends on what country you're in.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
how corrupt it
Yeah,
is.
like if you get pulled over in fucking Saudi Arabia, right? Let's say Biscuit moves to Saudi Arabia and he wants everybody to speak English, and then he gets pulled over. His white bearded dude with the Trump hat gets pulled over in Saudi Arabia. You're probably getting shot on the spot, if I'm being honest.
Oh yeah.
So
I would put money on that. I'm going down.
I'm not gonna put a check mark on that.
I mean, yeah.
Nowadays, Carissa. Nowadays, if you could speak your mind, if you're a Democrat, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. If anything else, you're just called a Nazi. And you have to be fired.
While claiming to be.
Yeah, I think more people are scared to speak their mind about their politics and stuff on the right than on the left.
100%.
Yeah. Because they'll come and set your fucking house on fire.
Exactly. So
that's why we are the silent majority. That's why we're called the silent majority.
This might be outdated a little bit.
Maybe. We don't know when it was written.
All right, we're almost through this. Let's power through it. Question 18. I can be pretty sure that if I ask to talk to the person in charge, I will be facing a person of my race.
No, I cannot.
You go to a city and as you see the person in charge, you don't know who it's gonna be.
Yeah, I mean, if I go to fucking Tennessee, I could find Kane.
walk into a random store and be like, "Can I speak to the manager?" Could be a black dude.
Yeah, a lot of times
it has been a black dude for me before. As a matter of fact, I had to talk to the manager of my Burger King. He was Mexican. Oh my god!
Exactly.
What are the odds? Oh
yeah.
So
no check mark.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know who it is.
What does that sound?
That was my phone was ringing. My bad.
All right. 19. I can easily buy books, children's toys, posters, greeting cards, or magazines featuring people of my race.
Actually, no.
Wait, read that again.
I can easily buy books, children's toys, posters, greeting cards, or magazines featuring people of my race.
There's very little that includes Mexican, like...
I want a fucking little Ginzo. That's what they need to name it. It needs to be a doll company, and it's just little bearded Italian men.
Speaking of that, at one time I probably could have because there was an Italian wrestler in ECW, and his name was Little Guido. I should figure, but that's a long time ago. It doesn't exist now.
Yeah, I wouldn't check that. Like, I mean, I can check it because Ken dolls and shit like that. So
like any superhero.
Oh my god,
Captain America, Iron Man. Posters.
Are there any Hispanic superheroes in the Avengers?
Nope.
I feel like there's a Hispanic superhero somewhere.
So there's somewhere.
Well, there's like Captain Mexico.
Captain Mexico.
Any Mexican super? Oh, Zorro. We got Zorro.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Does he count as a superhero though?
Nah, he's more of a vigilante. But
nah.
All right. Question 20. As a child, I had access to books where the heroes and protagonists were the same race or color as me.
You had access to books.
Books where the heroes and protagonists were the same color or same race or color as me.
No.
I mean, I read Percy Jackson. I'm white dude here. I'm gonna have the highest score, guys.
I mean, wait. Does The Godfather count?
Yeah. Yes, it does. Yes, in fact, it does.
Wait, can we name one book that has a Mexican protagonist, please?
Zorro?
Definitely a comic book. Definitely a comic book.
He's from Spain, right? He's from Spain, isn't he?
Zorro? I have no idea.
Let me think.
There are multiple iterations of Zorro, so I don't know.
I'm trying to think of a Mexican protagonist.
Yeah, exactly. Anime Chris earlier when we were talking about the person in charge is Boston Black.
Spy Kids, no?
Yo, Anime Chris, the FBI was the shit. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Well, Spy Kids, right?
Yeah, Spy Kids.
Yeah.
I mean, the bad guy was also Hispanic. George Lopez.
That is true. Although in Spy Kids 3D, we had Sylvester Stallone as the bad guy and a massive, crappy robot.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I mean, yeah, there's not much for you there, Mex.
Oh, Blue Beetle.
What?
You know,
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
Blue Beetle.
Yep, you're right about that.
So I know he's probably not Mexican. What's the dude? He was in the.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Miles Morales.
Oh,
He's not
yeah.
Mexican, but
Miles
he's
Morales.
Spanish.
He's not Mexican. He's Latino though.
Yeah.
All right. You guys got your checks or non-checks there?
Yeah. I guess I gotta put it. We said Godfather counts, right?
Yes, it does. Godfather definitely counts.
I don't. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it counts either, but
I can't be the only one with white privilege here. It counts. 21. I can go home from most meetings of organizations I belong to feeling somewhat tied in rather than isolated, out of place, outnumbered, unheard, held at a distance, or feared.
Yeah, no, just because I'm antisocial and I don't talk a lot.
Well, no, listen, Max, right? If you go to a meeting for Home Depot, I guarantee you feel a place. Okay? Because you worked at Home Depot. No, he worked at Home Depot. He worked at Home Depot. He worked at Home Depot.
He's not wrong. I did work at Home Depot.
It said meetings or organizations I belong to. See? So he worked there. He was there at Home Depot. He would feel in place there. Okay? If I'm being honest.
He's really trying to get us to be white.
Yeah.
I don't think it means jobs. I think it means like organizations, like
I don't know, like groups of friends or something. I don't know.
Like
these are bullshit questions.
Like clubs or something, or like groups or associations. Stuff
I was
like
in
that.
chess club, so that's the only club I know.
I'm gonna say
check yes.
No.
Question 22. I can take a job with an affirmative action employer without having coworkers suspect that I got it because of race.
But see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Your race is not the fault. It's the fault of politicians for creating these affirmative action things.
Exactly. So, if those didn't exist, then I wouldn't know.
Exactly.
Real quick for 21, we should all check no, because we should all not have a check because a lot of places don't like Republicans, and we're all Republicans.
That's true.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Semi.
Well, I mean,
every other
again, like I said, more libertarian.
You lean right. You lean right.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I mean, for 22, I'm checking no.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, no. I'm checking yes because I mean, affirmative action doesn't apply to me. You know,
it's bullshit. Yeah, it's bullshit. But
I literally used a minority thing to help pay for college, so I'm gonna say no.
Well, Max, you would check yes for that if you used it. So,
without having coworkers suspect.
Yeah. So you check yes.
No, that'd be no.
No,
because they would think
Republican
might
means
think that you
automatically
used it.
white privilege. Exactly.
Max, they might think that you used it. You got it because they might think that you're only there because of your race, because of affirmative action.
Without, I can take a job with an affirmative action employer without having coworkers think it.
No, but what I'm saying is coworkers would think it because you're getting it.
Yeah, so that wouldn't apply to me. That would apply to you.
No, no, Max. I can take a job. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
you're right. You're right. I'm stupid. I can be sure that gatekeepers in my life, such as my boss, my local MP, or my landlord, are the same color or race as me.
My landlord and my parents.
Well, actually, I'm going to stay the same here because my landlords right now where I am are all, because I live in a majority African American area, are African American. Like the woman that got us our apartment, she was an African American lady. Now, there's nothing wrong with that, but
right, so.
Deej, if you could answer this question for me, who is my representative in the House of Representatives?
Yours?
Ocasio-Cortez.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have to put a check on that one.
And so is most of the legislative people. So,
20. We're almost done. We got 3 more questions.
Also, my landlord is not the same race as me.
I can be sure that if I need legal or medical help, the color of my skin will not work against me. Dude, if you're bleeding out, they're going to help you no matter what.
That's what I'm saying. Such bullshit questions, bro.
Do we want to say this is also void?
No, that's a check. That's a check for everybody.
But that's a check for humans.
Yep, exactly. So it's a check for everybody. So even black people have it.
Oh, my God. Deej is truly special.
25. I can choose makeup or bandages in flesh color and have them more or less match my skin.
Why is that privilege? It's a fucking bandage.
It's if you want it to match your skin, don't choose flesh color. Choose the other color.
My God, why does it matter? It's a fucking bandage, dude.
So can I actually put a point on this? My girlfriend, her skin is so pale that it's like harder for her to get skin tones that match her skin than for a black woman trying to get makeup that matches her skin.
Yeah.
Like foundation, for example. Things like that. It's hard to get a foundation that matches her because it'll look orange on her face. She becomes orange man.
Orange woman bad.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So last question, the final one. At a school and university, I could be sure that most of my teachers were the same color or race as me.
Oh, they weren't.
Nope. No, I don't think so either.
I survive. I have 12.
In my second year of high school, my science teacher was so African, I could not pronounce his name. Exactly. Yo, he had the accent and everything, bro.
So, Biscuit, what was your score?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 15.
You're a privileged.
I have white privilege.
I got a whopping 19, so I'm one of the most privileged people in the world, apparently.
I got 13.
So, you got 13, Max?
Yeah.
You're white privilege.
You're white privileged.
I got white privilege, dang son. Wait. If I answered more than 13, yes.
No, we're counting
I
13.
have 13.
Oh.
It says more than 13. It says more than 13.
Animator said, Max, you failed when you admitted you were a Republican.
Oh, man.
Wait, Max, I have a question. So, I mean, you don't have to answer this on stream if you don't want to. But
I probably will.
Is your roommate, do you know him? That's going to be your roommate at college? You don't?
Not yet.
Hopefully he's not, like, crazy liberal.
No.
Because that would make the podcast very hard.
You know what you should do? You should buy a Trump hat and make sure you get there before him and just sit on the couch like this and wait for him to walk in to see what he says.
You know what the funny thing is? I probably will do this now. I'm gonna get a Trump hat, and I have a massive Mexican flag on my wall. I'm gonna have a Trump hat right in the middle of it.
There you go. Fucking somebody needs to make. Oh wait, Biscuit. You guys
Biscuit
froze. You both. Froze.
Oh my God! I'm here. Can you hear me? Yeah, we both froze.
We both froze.
What happened? What the fuck happened?
There we go.
We're back. Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
Fucking Discord. Not Discord. Well, actually, probably Discord.
If he is far left, he's not gonna know what to think because I'm gonna be a Mexican Trump supporter.
You're gonna be Mexican Trump. Yeah, he can't call you racist because you're Mexican.
I'm saying he's gonna be like white supremacists.
It's a catch-22 for him. Okay, there's no chance. He has no chance.
Yep.
It's over before it even began.
Everybody that's watching the stream right now, I just want to advise you to like the stream and share it around if possible. We want to keep growing this thing. It's very fun. So hopefully we'll have more tests. Like maybe we'll do a sexism test next time or some shit.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I am definitely sexist. That's my girlfriend.
All right.
All that white privilege crashing the stream.
Yep. That's what happened. It was the internet correcting itself.
Yeah. Fucking Susan Wojciechowski fucking banning us.
Wojciechowski.
You know how one of the things that they used to stick on was, how come white people can't pronounce non-white names? You can pronounce Schwarzenegger fine, right?
Try and pronounce a Polish name, please.
That number one, and that's what I'm saying. Susan, you couldn't pronounce a name. Nobody can pronounce her name.
Yeah.
Try and pronounce a Polish name.
Exactly.
I mean, ask Biscuit whenever I'm trying to name people in Pez. When we're playing soccer,
forget about it.
Dude, it's over.
It's over.
It's done for.
So, I mean, yeah, that was an interesting experience, learning that I have white privilege. I would like to apologize. No, I'm just kidding.
I want reparations. Give me your money.
Max, I'll cash app you $10.
Let's go.
Moving on to the next topic and away from white privilege. Dr. Disrespect. And yeah, he came back. He streamed. It was Biscuit watched a lot of it. Was he just playing games, pretty much?
I watched like the first half hour or so. At first, he was teasing it hard body. First of all, he was streaming for 24 hours on that channel before he actually did it.
Yeah.
So it was just playing music.
Yeah.
I wonder how many mid-roll. I wonder how many mid-rolls he rolled and how much money he made in that 24 hours.
Not only that, just in the half an hour that I watched from the chat donations, you know how much money he made in just that half an hour?
Shit ton.
It was ridiculous. But No, he was teasing it so hard. Like, he was like, "Yeah, I know, Doc. What happened? What happened, Doc? Why you bent? I know." And then he goes, "I don't even know."
Yeah.
He looked right at the webcam and said, "I still don't know."
Yeah, Doc doesn't know, or he says he doesn't know. Again, we can't confirm exactly what.
He might actually know, and because of this pending lawsuit, he doesn't want to fuck it up. Who knows?
Yeah. So, I mean, who knows what he knows, but Slasher came out and said that he knew for a long time, and Doc just told him he's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Doc said, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, when this whole thing popped off, it was like fucking I have information leading to Hillary Clinton's arrest thing all over again. Everybody knew something, right?
Yeah.
So,
yep.
I mean, like, I think nobody knows what the fuck's happening.
They just want to say it because it gives them popularity.
Twitch, I feel like I'm really surprised Twitch didn't get more of a backlash about it. You know, just for randomly banning him.
I'm surprised too, but I mean, a lot of people don't like him, so because they just don't like him. A lot of the Twitch doesn't like him. A lot of the streamers don't like him because he doesn't fit their archetype. You know.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of him either. Well, I first did, but he's always back.
The problem is, even though they don't really like him, they signed him to that exclusivity contract
because he's so big.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just willing to bet that after Mixer went down, they didn't want to pay him anymore. Yeah, so they just broke the contract. That's what I'm assuming.
That's what I assume is the truth. Right
like now. I'm assuming that's like one of the suits or whoever is like in charge, top level in charge of Twitch was like, okay, we just agreed to pay all this money and now we don't have to. Let's try as hard as we can to find a bannable offense and ban his account so we don't have to pay him.
Yep. I'm very curious. Like, so where is Ninja going? Has he said anything about what Ninja's doing?
Ninja's back on Twitch. He streamed there.
Oh, he went back to Twitch?
Yeah.
Well, he streamed on YouTube and Twitch.
So. Yeah, he streamed on YouTube and then he started streaming on Twitch again. And they gave him what was that partner right away or affiliate? Whatever the highest one is.
I'm surprised he would ever go back to Twitch after what they did to his channel.
Yeah.
Where there's just porn playing on it. Did you remember that?
Yeah, of course. He wasn't going to go to Facebook because he wouldn't pull anywhere near the numbers. Mm-hmm. So he knows he's got to at least go YouTube or Twitch at this point. Mm-hmm. I mean, either at this point he doesn't even have to work because of the amount of money he's making.
I feel like if Doc doesn't actually know what happened, I feel like he's going to sue the fuck out of Twitch.
He already is for breaching contract.
Yeah. So like,
because he did nothing and then they just banned him. So he's already fucking. His expensive lawyers are going to get some. Oh, yeah. They're going to end up having to pay out like triple that contract now. Watch.
Yeah. He's going to be like, yo, I want to sue you. I want to own Twitch 100% of the
Or they're just going to settle, and they're going to pay him a lot of money.
I hope they don't settle because I want discovery to happen, and I want some like emails to come out so we can find out. Yeah, because if they settle, he's not going to say anything.
Yeah.
That's going to be part of the agreement.
It's going to be part, yeah.
It's going to be like an NDA agreement or some shit.
Yeah. Got to seal the corky, which would be bullshit because now I want to know.
Yeah.
His freedom of speech was. I wouldn't go that far. He wasn't banned off every platform, like they did to Alex Jones. So I wouldn't go that far. But
if he didn't have that mutual exclusivity agreement contract, I would be like, okay, whatever, because it is a private company. At the end of the day, they can do what they want.
I mean, it's bullshit. They should have to give you a reason, but they don't have to. Yeah.
Yeah, but as soon as he signed that contract with them and they broke the contract, that's when you're in trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I kind of want to shift over to another topic that we kind of skipped over earlier. Paul Vallone, a New York City councilman who was a Democrat.
Oh yeah.
He was diagnosed with COVID, and he was nearing the end of his life. He said he was very, very sick, very bad, and his doctors had him. He said, "Here's a direct quote from him: I couldn't breathe, very weak, couldn't get out of my bed. My doctor prescribed it, and he's talking about hydroxychloroquine. And he said that it saved his life, and he thanks the president for advocating for it and giving people hope.
Yep.
So
meanwhile, if you say hydroxychloroquine works on Twitter, you get banned.
Yep, instantly.
Yep.
And before everyone says blah blah blah, this is a Democrat. So
really quick. Carissa just said it in chat. Rest in peace, Kamala, the wrestler.
Oh, rip.
Here's an interesting thing. He died of a heart attack, and they're calling it a corona death.
Yep.
They already did it. Like, it's all over my wrestling group.
So
it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's dumb. So yeah, hydroxychloroquine has been proven to work in some people, has been said not to work in others, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's not a harmful drug that's going to kill you if you take it, right?
Unless you drink fishbowl cleaner.
Unless you
well,
drink
obviously, don't fucking do that.
So here's my consensus. If we have a good amount of hydroxychloroquine in the medical field already, like it's already produced, right? Why are we not giving like a little bit testing to every single person to see if it works on them? Because it's not going to kill them, right?
Because they can't have something that Donald Trump said work out to be positive in any way, shape, or form.
Exactly.
They can't do it. So they have to shut it down.
Yep.
Like
it doesn't matter if half the country dies.
One of the doctors.
What Kay said, COVID-19 equals money symbols. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Chris is right. One of the doctors in that video that was banned that was talking about hydroxychloroquine.
Yeah.
In fact, the lady that was actually talking, I guess she's Jamaican. She sounds like it.
Yeah.
Or some kind. She got that thick accent, right?
The demon semen lady.
Yeah. That's what I was about to bring up. One of my liberal friends on Facebook who fucking hates Donald Trump. He's like, here's the doctor that says hydroxychloroquine can work, talking about the fucking semen demons or whatever. It's like, just because she said one thing crazy doesn't mean everything she says is crazy.
Exactly.
She's still certified.
She's still a certified doctor. At the end of the day, right? And if she said she gave it to some patients and it worked for them, it worked.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, they wouldn't say it works because you know what happens if they say it works on some people and it doesn't work on others, and then it comes out that it's a horrible drug, doesn't do anything for them, right?
Yeah.
Then now they have lawsuits on their hands for malpractice.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't say it unless they knew that.
Yeah, Adam and Chris, hospitals get all sorts of federal funding for COVID. Yeah, yep.
Oh yeah,
yep,
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
that's why they've been doing it since the beginning. Yeah.
Money.
Here's another one. Adam and Chris said it again. There's a reason. There was a reason why they can't let hydroxychloroquine work. It's not November yet. Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
They need every tool they could possibly use because they know they have zero chance of winning an election.
Yep. And right after the election ends, they're gonna be like, "Oh, what do you know? Hydroxychloroquine's working pretty well."
Yep.
Yeah.
Again, I'm not saying it's got like 100% success rate. And if you take it, you're just magically cured.
It's not a miracle drug, but it can help.
Yes. That should be enough to be like, at least here's what we should be able to agree on. If you have corona and you're dying in the hospital, at the very least, the doctor should be like, well, it's helped some people, so we should at least try.
Yeah, exactly.
That's it.
If it's equivalent to chemo, where the chemo itself, when you have cancer, even if the chemo itself could kill you, and you still take that because there's a chance it can help you, why wouldn't you do that with hydroxy?
Exactly. It's like you're gonna die anyway.
It's not going to kill you. Is the crazy thing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like it's not even as bad as some of these other drugs that are prescribed to help people. Why is it so? It's just. Ugh.
It's like everything else right now. It's become politicized.
Yep.
So, kind of staying on the topic of COVID and lockdowns and stuff, let's talk about the stimulus situation.
This is an interesting one. I have not stopped talking about this because my dad is waiting for this check.
Yeah. So I mean, I want it too personally. So just so I can pay off my credit card. Right?
Yeah. So do I too. Yeah.
So the stimulus check is being held up in what is it? Is it Senate or Congress?
Oh well, Congress is made up of Senate and representatives. You dumbass.
Yeah,
this guy doesn't even know how our government works.
You know what I meant. I meant is it held up?
It's in the Senate. It's in the Senate.
In the House or in the fucking Senate?
It's in the Senate.
So it's in the Senate. They're arguing over
whether
or not to pass
both houses
this.
are really arguing with each other, but
yeah. So they're arguing whether or not to pass it, right? And it's getting held up, and everybody wants to blame Republicans. Don't want to help people. Why won't they just come to a deal, right?
At the end of the day, there are big disagreements. Like there was one bill that the Republicans were like, we want like $6 billion for an FBI building or whatever.
Yeah.
I think it was like 1.5 or something. But
so
they were adding military spending.
Yeah, both sides are definitely pushing their ideas, right? Real.
It's always about pushing your agendas.
And but the thing that's crazy to me is that people want to put all the blame on the right and the Republican representatives, right?
Both parties suck.
Here's an article right here that says the reason that it's getting held up. Biscuit found
this. No, it doesn't say that's the reason. Hold on, let's be fair right now.
Okay,
it doesn't say it's the reason.
So it doesn't say. Yeah, it's not saying it's the reason. But this is something that the Democrats, including Bernie Sanders, Kamala Harris, Ed Markey, are all pushing, right?
Yep.
They want $10,000 a month in economic relief on a monthly basis until the pandemic is over.
Yep.
There are so many families that do not make 10,000. A large margin of families do not make 10,000.
No. That's the majority of the country. Because look at it this way: if you make $10,000 a month, you're making $120,000 a year.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, So most people don't make that.
Exactly.
Average income is $61K.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's more than people make working.
Yeah.
You think people aren't going to quit their jobs?
yeah, exactly. Why would I be working if I'm making $10,000 a month doing nothing?
But
exactly.
That's what they want. They want you to rely so heavily on the government.
Yes.
To fend for yourself.
And then you cripple the economy because nobody wants to do a job.
Yep.
This is how communism works.
Yeah. You cripple the economy because nobody has a job.
And then we sit in 9-hour bread lines, you know?
Yeah,
like fucking...
that's what I was saying earlier today. It's like before you know it, if everybody's making $10,000 a month, a year goes by and now a loaf of bread costs $150,000.
The only good thing about communism is the USSR's national anthem.
If you give everybody money for nothing, your money immediately loses value.
Yep.
You can't just give everybody all the money.
It's this thing called inflation.
Inflation.
Yes.
It's something you learn in a basic civics class that they teach you.
You don't even have to get that far. You learn that in fucking high school.
Yeah. Well, no. That's what I'm talking about. A high school civics class.
Civics.
A first year. That was freshman year. I learned about that.
Yeah. Chris, both parties are idiots, but the Dems are idiots and insane. This is a good point.
Yeah.
The Dems are openly insane.
Both parties suck.
I personally think a two-party system is fucking stupid, right?
Yeah.
But we're into that situation. Me fucking not wanting a two-party system. If I vote for a third party, it's like a vote for nobody. Regardless. Like, I don't care what people say. The fucking Green Party is not winning the election. Okay? So, I have to pick between the lesser of two evils.
Yeah.
The lesser of two evils is the one that doesn't want to kill babies and fucking give everybody $10,000 a month.
JMJ, what's going on, man? Thanks.
Yep.
And Anime Chris goes, if everyone gets $10K a month, milk is going to cost $50. Here's the thing. It's going to be way beyond that.
Yeah.
Because here's how it's going to have to work. In order to get people to work in the dairy farm and milk the cows, you're going to have to exceed that $10,000 a month. Yeah, because they're not going to come to work for you for less if Uncle Sam is just going to cut me a check to sit in my house.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what happens is now that you're paying the milker fucking $200,000 a year, the milk now has to cost $10,000 a pop. Yep. You understand how this works? Because they have to offset the costs.
Yeah,
exactly.
And there's not going to be as many workers in the milk industry because
there's going to be less milk, and there's going to be high demand, low fucking inventory, and the price is going to go up even higher.
Speaking of high demand, you hear trucking companies are officially not allowing their drivers to go into cities that are pushing for defunding the police. Yeah, because it's too unsafe.
It makes sense. I mean, it 100% makes sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it if I was a trucker right now, and that's a damn good job. You make a good living. I would be like, nope.
Exactly.
I wouldn't accept any load in these big cities.
Exactly what Kay says. If everyone stepped out of the left and right narrative, there would be more people voting for a third party. 100%.
That's true. Yes.
But right now, so like if I was to go at this point right now with the upcoming election, it makes no sense to me logically to vote for a third party. It makes zero sense to me.
It's not going to happen.
They're not going to win. Now, there is the thing where they get some funding if they get a certain amount. Well, why do I want to give them funding?
It's also, you got to understand something. Because of the system that we're working in, it's even if you have that third party candidate, they can't go to the debates without being polling high enough. It's a lot harder. You know what I mean? And it's actually if you think about it, it's for a halfway good reason, because if just anybody who's running can go to the debates, that means I could just show up at the debate right now, even though nobody knows who I am.
I want Kanye at the debates.
Kanye said he's actually running to hurt Joe Biden. That shit is funny.
Did he actually say that?
Yes, he did.
Oh. Good. I mean,
Anime Chris goes, my best friend is a trucker. He's been told they will fire him if he even travels in the cities. Exactly, dude.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Minneapolis literally has a no-go zone. Cops can't even go. Bro, Chris, I think I seen a letter. I think it was in Seattle, where the police chief sent out a letter to everybody in the city. Every resident got this fucking letter, and said it was stating how the governor told them that they weren't allowed to respond to any fucking calls. If it was due to rioting or somebody's dying, they're not allowed to respond. They're just not going to be there, and they should do what they have to stay safe. Like, how fucking insane is that? Have you ever?
That's crazy.
It's crazy. That's insanity.
Yeah.
And then you wonder why cops are fucking retiring in droves.
Yeah, 100%. Now I tell you, if you ever wanted to be a cop,
what the fuck is the point?
If you ever wanted to be a cop right after this, a whole thing is done, right?
You definitely don't anymore.
Which is gonna be next year. No. If you wanted to be a cop, they're hiring.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
What does it matter? You're gonna get a Molotov cocktail in the face for doing nothing.
Yep.
Yeah. Not even the desk worker cops are safe anymore. They're burning down all.
That's what I'm saying. They're going right to the fucking police station and just burning the whole fucking thing down.
Speaking
Jesus Christ, man.
So speaking of being a cop, I want to give a little bit of a lighthearted story here because we've been talking about some tragic stuff.
Yeah.
So this is a story from my childhood, personally, when I was 4 or 5 years old. Right, my grandma just reminded me of it whenever I was on vacation.
Yeah.
Me and my mom were moving from my grandma's house to my uncle's house. We were moving to stay with him for a while. And when we were moving there, my aunt was driving me back and forth, right? When we were moving stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm in her car, and I have her license in my hand. I'm just looking at it, right? And I'm just asking her, like, what does all this stuff mean? And then I get to the heart on the license, right? I say, what does this mean? And she's like, oh, that means I'm an organ donor. If I get into a crash and somebody like needs my heart, they can have my heart. So that way I can help them live, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And she was like, do you want to be an organ donor when you grow up, Josh? I was like, no, I want to be a police officer. And that's one of my favorite stories from my childhood because it's funny as fuck. Like I was like, no, I don't want to be an organ donor. I want to be a policeman. So now that is the origins of Deeble Jam. We should go back in time and tell little Deeble Jam that if you become a cop, you get hit with a Molotov cocktail. Let's see what he said. I don't want to be a policeman.
Did you all see the thing from Minneapolis floating around about getting ready to lose your things if you go there? I did actually. Yeah, they're just telling people just don't go. I wouldn't go. And
you couldn't pay me to go.
The lawyer couple in the gated community, they get arrested for trying to defend themselves. The fucking city tried to frame them.
Yep.
Yeah.
They actively tried to frame them, and nobody's stopping them.
The pistol, the pistol the woman was holding.
The firing backwards.
Yeah, it couldn't shoot, and then the what's it called? Whoever's investigating it. So
either it was the police chief or the DA or whoever the fuck it was.
It was the DA.
Yeah, because the DA has it
and make it work. She said,
rebuild it. Yeah, take it apart and then put the pin in properly so that it works. But that's not. It wasn't like that when the gun was seized. So what the fuck are you talking about?
That's not. Yeah, it's bad.
They're rigging it. They're rigging it. So yeah,
she should be fired and put in jail for
of course.
Yeah, 100%.
For abusing power. She's just after them. And they're even Democrats, these people. That's the funniest part of the whole thing. She's just out to get them because she just doesn't like them.
Yeah.
I bet you they're not Democrats after this whole thing.
Well, they went on CNN first and foremost, and they said we're lifelong Democrats. I don't know. Maybe they will change. I don't know, but that's what they said.
Yeah, it's so fucking crazy. I really can't believe it. So, do we have any other topics to move to? Or you guys? Do you have anything?
Can we swallow the anime, Chris? No, I got to escape first. Please don't.
The only thing left was social what you posted. It was the stay-at-home order in Contra Costa County. Social outdoor gatherings up to 12 people.
Up
to 100 people.
Yeah. Yep. So there's literally the news was saying you can have social outdoor gatherings with up to 12 people, but if you're in a protest, you can have up to 100 people. Which why what I don't understand.
Bro, listen, my mayor was literally on CNN.
This dude is Big Shaq saying quick maths. Like
Bill fucking douchebag de Blasio was on CNN, and he was saying how it's not safe to gather right now and you're not allowed and this, that, and the other. And the CNN guy asked him, what about protests? Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
How are you so open with it? Just say I'm biased. Just say it.
Yeah.
All right, and the last thing was on ending on a happy note. Yeah. The what's it called? SpaceX Mars rocket. Its single engine stage was tested and it was successful. So
Mars,
buddy, we come, baby.
Yeah, fucking.
If we make it to Mars,
Mars gonna change the world.
That's N5.
Yeah.
So
we won't need the shitty ass rock that we live on.
Yeah, we're going to Mars, baby.
Well, look. So SpaceX.
Actually, you know what?
SpaceX is run by Elon Musk, right?
Yes.
Hero.
Yep. SpaceX is run by Elon Musk.
We might not even get that far because did you hear what Bernie Sanders said last week?
What?
He wants to introduce a one-time tax to Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk.
I heard about this.
He wants to charge Jeff Bezos something like $40 billion, and Elon Musk something like $20 billion.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. Why?
Because he's a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit commie. That's why.
Why are you screwing over the most genius people of our time, making the most giant leaps of science in our time?
Exactly.
Science and technology. Yeah.
It's so dumb.
Just because he's a communist.
Okay, so I'm gonna go into office, right? I'm running for president.
His argument, really quick to cut you off. His argument was that, well, you make
I'm
money
reclaiming
during
my
the pandemic.
time. I'm reclaiming my time. I'm reclaiming my time. Okay.
That was, by the way, the greatest thing I've ever seen. Reclaiming my time.
So, go ahead, Biscuit. Say what you're gonna say.
No.
I didn't hear you.
I don't remember now. What were we saying?
Big tech, because he's a communist.
Yeah, he's a communist.
Yeah, but I was saying something else, and now I don't remember. Fuck.
I'm sorry.
God damn you,
my time. So, no, what I was gonna say is, fuck. So
you fucked the whole thing up.
No, here it is. I'm
Deeble
Jam. I'm running for president. Okay.
Yeah.
I vote.
And I am going to get Elon to take us to Mars. And Elon is red-pilled. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go colonize Mars, and we're gonna leave all the Dems in America to fucking fight their race wars.
I remember what I was gonna say now. Yeah, I remember what I was gonna say now. Two things. Bernie Sanders is an idiot commie. Number one.
Yep.
Number two, he doesn't understand how money works, how net worth works. His argument was that, this is the amount of money they made during the pandemic, and you should not have been allowed to make money during the pandemic. Fuck you. That's number one. Number two, he doesn't understand how net worth works, because Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk's net worth is like something retardedly high. But he doesn't understand that net worth is also determined by the value of the companies you own.
Yeah, exactly.
So just because Bezos is worth like $500 billion doesn't mean he just has $500 billion sitting in the bank.
Exactly. So
I
would say, actually, I'm pretty sure Bezos is worth over $1 trillion.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
Wrong.
But
wrong.
Jeff Bezos is worth $189.8 billion, and Elon Musk is worth $69.3 billion.
Yeah. So he wants to take $50 billion away. Like, that's a lot of fucking money.
Well, look, those billions that Elon has, right, are going
towards
his rockets,
exactly.
his Tesla, his battery company for Tesla that he sells his batteries to fucking Toyota or whatever the fuck they do for their fucking Priuses.
Yeah, it's funny because they're always the ones crying about how we're
What?
You're gonna take away all his money?
You cut out.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was saying they're the ones, Bernie Sanders and them, they're the ones who are always crying, we're killing the environment, Green New Deal, we need electric cars, right? So the guy who's making the electric cars, you're going to take all his money away.
Yeah.
What the fuck sense does that make?
Exactly.
They're just straight communists and they don't care.
They don't care. They just want to take the money from the rich. They want to be fucking the Robin Hood of America.
Yep.
But
not understanding how that works.
Yeah.
Bernie is a millionaire and he also has tons of mansions. That to me was the funniest part of the 2020, 2019, 2020 Bernie
I want
campaign.
To tax all millionaires. Bernie becomes a millionaire. I want to tax all billionaires.
Yeah. We got to tax the billionaires. Bernie, what happened to the millionaires? Don't worry about them. Like immediately like that, he just stopped saying the word millionaire. It was fucking hilarious. At the beginning, it was millionaires and billionaires.
Bill Gates is making the vaccine, but the vaccine does have microchips, and I'm not even gonna fucking lie.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere near it. Sorry. Say what you could shit on me all you want. Tell me I want to die. I want to kill other people. I'm not going anywhere near your vaccine. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm not an anti-vaxxer, but in this case, nope.
It's not the vaccine that's the problem. It's the microchip.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a microchip in the vaccine.
Yep.
That's gonna fuck. Have you seen there was the company that was fucking microchipping their employees so they could just go up to like a fucking vending machine and hold their hand to it? And fucking pay for the shit. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, that was so scary to me. So you're gonna track me when I'm not at work, right? Get
Speaking
the fuck out
of that, this whole push for
I'm calling out today. I'm kind of sick. I see you at Disneyland.
How come it's 6:30 a.m. and you're at Big Jug's bar?
What were you saying, Max?
Speaking of this whole electronic and digital thing, what do you guys think about the coin shortage and the push for virtual currency, like completely virtual?
One thing I will say with the coin shortage, I am very thankful for it because I have a lot of people that come in wanting to pay bills at Verizon, and I can tell them if you don't have exact change, fuck off.
I was thinking about it, and it is kind of creepy because if it goes this way and we never get change again, like coins,
yeah,
we have to go all digital, and that's going to be scary because now the government can track everything you do.
Exactly. I don't like that's. I want
like,
some like.
You ever do like a favor for a friend? Like your friend comes up to you, like, "Yo, help me move. I'll give you $100, right?"
Yeah.
You don't put that down on your taxes. It was $100.
Yeah.
Now it'll be totally different because now if it's digital, it's tracked, and they will find everything you've done.
Yep. And now it's $80.
I help my grandfather take out trash and mow his lawn every week at $20 a time. That's impossible now because it'd be taxed, and he doesn't even know how to use a phone or anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. I mean, I work at Verizon. I have so many old fucks come into the store. How the fuck are they supposed to fucking know how to fucking pay with their phone, right?
Yep.
Exactly.
These people can't operate a smartphone. They have a flip phone still. There's no way we're going to all virtual soon.
Yeah. My grandfather still got the flip phone.
And how are we going to get the awesome YouTube videos where people go to a car dealership and buy a fucking Lamborghini with all pennies? Like,
bro, tell me there's a coin shortage when this guy bought a Lamborghini with pennies.
I forgot. It was Samsung and another company, Samsung and LG, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Where there was a lawsuit. I don't remember who was suing who. I think it was LG suing Samsung, I think.
Yeah.
Samsung lost, or whoever lost had to pay the other guys, right?
Yeah.
And they were so pissed that they lost, they sent the exact amount over in dump trucks full of pennies.
Oh, my God.
And they just dumped them on their front lawn and drove away.
I mean, that's probably the best way to do it, honestly.
Oh.
Fuck you. Count it. There's your money.
Here, we'll give you some. Go hire some more people to count all those pennies.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Carissa, lunchtime at Hooters. Exactly. I thought I smelled liquor on you when you came back. Let me just pull up your GPS here. That shit is creepy. Being tracked all the time in general is creepy.
Well, I mean, you're getting tracked. If you have a smartphone, you're getting tracked all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you have anything connected to the internet or even not.
You know how you know you can tell. I don't know if you guys use Google Maps when you drive around for certain things. Well, I did a lot of delivery, so not anymore, but I did a lot of delivery, so that's why I used it. And at the end of the month, Google Maps will give you like your month in review. Like you'll get an email.
Yeah.
And it'll show you like every place you drove. And I noticed on that list were places that I didn't GPS because I knew where they were. But it still recorded where I was.
That's creepy. That's real creepy.
Yeah. The easiest thing is fly in a plane, turn on airplane mode. You still see where you are. When you pull up maps.
Yep.
You'll still see where you are.
It's weird.
So going off of this whole like getting tracked all the time stuff, do you guys think the world is a simulation?
No.
No?
It's not the Matrix.
No.
There is no spoon.
No red pill, blue pill?
No.
No. I wish.
Anything else that you guys have that we can talk about before we cut it off the air?
I think that about wraps it up.
Yeah.
I'm pretty caught up.
Oh, next time you see me, I'll probably be in my apartment, so different background.
Yeah, when are you moving next?
Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after.
Okay, so are you guys both down for Saturday again?
Yeah.
I'll be here.
I'll be moved in by Saturday because classes start Monday.
Awesome. So, Saturday we'll be back. Biscuit will probably be wearing his hat again, which is good. That means we don't have to see the shine.
I love this hat.
It's like SpongeBob bald.
This is my favorite thing I have ever bought.
So we'll be back.
My mom is afraid and won't even let me wear it out of the house though, because she's afraid I'm gonna get killed.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
Yep.
So, I appreciate everybody that came around. We all do.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't.
Make sure you leave a like, share the stream around, share the channel, so that way we can get more people in. It's always a lot of fun. And Biscuit, take it away.
Froze.
Oh, we're frozen on stream. Oh well.
Oh, you're not frozen anymore. You're good. Wait. You're still frozen. You're good. All right, do it. Biscuit, take it away.
It is about that time, so it is. You take us down?